Hey gang, I'm Marion. Welcome back to day 14 of the Costco Wine Adventure Advent Calendar. Today we are going to Spain. We are going to be trying the Octopada. It's a Macabeo from Spain. Remember, if you're sipping along, scan the QR code. If you are not, I will drop the website into the description for you, where you can see a quick YouTube video and some notes from the distributor on maybe what you'll perceive in the wine and a little bit of history of the area. Now, Macabeo is from Spain. Interesting fact about Spain, they have the most acres of grapevine planted in the entire world. Pretty amazing. Now, Macabeo is predominantly grown in Rioja and Penedès in Spain. It's also grown in southern France. Now, Rioja is less than 200 miles away from Bordeaux. What this means is the climate is very similar, and so are the growing conditions. A very interesting fact, in the 1800s, when the phylloxera blight came to France and the rest of Europe, a lot of those Bordeaux winemakers actually moved down south to the Rioja and Penedès area to start over again. And what the phylloxera blight was, it's an aphid, and it actually came from the United States. And it basically just decimated their grapevines. But as you know, they have come back. If you'd like to learn more, there's all sorts of history all over the internet. And if you need any help spelling that, let me know. I'll give you the spelling. Okay. So as we said, Rioja is Spain's principal red wine growing region. It's very, very famous for its Tempranillos, but it's also known for its whites. Also in Rioja, this is not called Macabeo. It's called Viura. It's V-I-U-R-A. So just in case you're looking for it, that's what it's called. This is not an overly aromatic grape, which is great because it's neutral and it's a great candidate for blending. It's also a great candidate for sparkling wine. These tend to be very dry, medium to light body, medium acidity. Now, when we hear that medium acidity, we need to think, okay, it's going to have a little bit of that gushy, mouth-watering sensation on the palate, from underneath the palate. Let's go ahead. Let's try the bouquet of our wine. For me, this was very difficult to perceive through my nose. So what I did was the same thing that we talked about yesterday. I put the wine in a ramekin, I closed the lid and let it sit for a while. So what you do is you let all of the smells of the wine fill this empty area in here. Okay? You're gonna reset our smell. Smell your shirt, smell a towel, smell some coffee beans, get it reset. You're gonna open it, and then you're gonna be able to perceive some of those smells on the bouquet a little bit better than you would in the glass. That's at least how I do it when I'm having trouble smelling the wine. I did pick up little hints of honeydew melon, a little bit of citrus and tropical fruit notes, but I'm also picking up tree fruit notes like apples. It is a lightly perfumed, so like I said, you may have trouble smelling it as well. Try this. Let's go ahead and give this baby a taste. Don't forget to swish. Let it hit all over your palate. So right off the bat, a lot of that gushy, mouth-watering sensation from right underneath the tongue. That's that acidity that you're getting. It's a little dry. It's not as dry as the wine that we tried yesterday, which we talked about, like dried out the teeth and everything, and you had that strip of dryness on the cheek. You don't have this with this. It is a white wine also, so you're not really going to get that. But you are going to get a lot of fresh, tart, and crisp fruit notes. It's almost like biting into a fresh apple. You get those hints of freshness and crispness, but you also get, ooh, that's tart. It's fantastic. Very good. You also get a lot of lime. As the taste continues on the palate, I get a lot of lime right down the center of the tongue. But also, it's got a nice long finish on it that turns into apple. It's kind of like almost apple cider-ish. Very, very nice. Now this is going to pair great with your shrimp, calamari, fruit, goat cheese, gazpacho. Remember, we like to talk about in this series where wine takes you. When I tried this wine, immediately I was taken to a fall setting. There's leaves blowing around. I'm wearing a big red scarf. There's pumpkins and gourds all over the place that I can see. And I'm on a mission to go crunch some leaves. But out of the corner of my eye, I can see a little boy in rain boots with a wagon pulling it on his hunt to get to the best pumpkin of them all. But also, this wine transports me to summer. I'm on a boat. The ocean breeze is blowing. I can hear it. I can hear the seagulls in the background. The sea air is kissing your face as you slowly meander along. You're with all your friends. You're wearing big sunglasses and big hats. And we're passing around a bottle of Macabeo. We're all filling up our glasses. We're laughing. We're telling stories. We're just in great company. The sun is shining. I can feel the heat on my face. I can see the sunlight coming down. Altogether, this is a beautiful, beautiful white wine. It's got complexity. It's got body. It's interesting. It's something very fun. This is going to be a wine that you're going to want to enjoy with your friends. You're going to want to have conversation. You're going to want to have excitement around you. So serve this at your next party. Give your friends a glass. Tell some stories. Any time of the year, this would be perfect. Summer, fall, winter, spring. It's going to go great with any of those seasons. So gang, that is day 14. Let's go ahead and salvage what's left of my Advent calendar. Today, we've got a cute little smiling puppy dog for day 14. So gang, thanks for joining me today on day 14. Tomorrow we're on another adventure to where I do not know. But until then, have a wonderful evening. Ciao.